What is up, guys? It's Ryan here, and I know what you're thinking. I got a haircut. It's true, I got a haircut, and I know that I could have put that $25 that I spent on a haircut into PooCoin and possibly turned it into $25 million. And even though haircuts are not profitable, sometimes you have to sacrifice for style. But the topic of today's video is not how to get a killer fade like mine, it is how you can start investing with $0. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'm going to explain everything. Let's just jump right into it. The first thing I think that anyone should do if they want to start investing with $0 is by going to the website facebook.com/marketplace. Once you're at Facebook Marketplace, scroll down until you see the category free stuff, click on it and look at all the things that people are giving away. Now you might be wondering, how is picking up free stuff investing? Well, allow me to demonstrate. Pretty much everything that we own holds value, and for example, if I bought this pen for $1, the resale value would probably be anywhere from 50 cents to maybe $1.50. So by picking up things for free, you're investing in tangible assets with dollar amounts. It's just like how people invest in real estate. You're putting money into something that actually exists. And unlike a stock or a cryptocurrency, you actually have to do something with that real-world asset to make it increase in value or give you cash flow. I've done a lot of it myself, and it taught me a lot about the psychology of buying and selling. Also, it gave me a lot of funds to start actually investing with. Moving on to the second way you can start investing with $0 is by getting free stocks, crypto, or NFTs. And believe it or not, there are multiple ways to do this. One method that I use myself is by using search engines that will pay you in cryptocurrencies to use their browser. I tried for a while using a browser extension called Presearch, and they pay you in their own PRE token every time you make a search. But I'm not a huge fan of it because the results it gives you for the searches you make just don't really match up that well, and I don't think they're that relevant. Another reason is that it would take way too long to actually withdraw any of the funds from your account, so I switched to the more reputable Brave browser. The Brave browser is what I use now instead of Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, and it pays you in their Brave token for every ad you view. I've had it for about 2 months, and so far I've accumulated a total of about $10 for free. And that's not a huge amount, but that money is also in the basic attention token, which is what Brave pays you in. So if that does skyrocket in price, then my tokens will be worth a lot more. Another way you can get free money is by mining crypto. There's lots of ways you can start mining crypto yourself for free from your laptop, but there's a lot of details, and honestly, I'm not well versed in the mining crypto space right now. I'll definitely do a future video on it, but for now I'd say do your own research if you want to get into the crypto mining community. I'm in a similar position with airdrops. I know crypto airdrops are a thing where new projects will often give away a large amount of their tokens just to spread publicity. But I don't really know all the legitimacies of it, so I'm not gonna tell you what to do now. But you can look into airdrops, look into mining. These are lots of ways to earn free crypto yourself. Another common practice for earning free money online is with giveaways. A lot of times, to spread publicity about their new crypto or NFT project, people will give away small amounts of their crypto or non-fungible tokens. I see them a lot on Twitter, and I know there's also a bunch on Reddit, so those are some places to check out if you want to find some potential giveaway opportunities. And the last thing I'll tell you about for earning free money to invest is sign-up bonuses. I'm sure you've seen lots of ads that say, join our stock trading app and we'll give you a free $20. And a lot of the time that's true, and they are giving you a free $20, so that can be a great place to start. I'm not going to recommend any exchanges or brokerages to you guys right now because I'm not really about that plug life, but if you want to do more research into it, please feel free because it is free money. Alright, so the first method I gave you guys to start investing with $0 was to invest in free tangible assets, and the second one was to gather free money from things like sign-up bonuses and giveaways. The third thing I want to talk to you guys about is leverage. Leverage is when you use money you don't actually own to make investments that will make you more money and then paying back that money that you originally borrowed. We see this a lot in real estate, when people take out big loans to purchase investment properties that will cash flow them lots of money in return. It's possible that you can only put a few $1,000s down to buy a house that you can rent out and make some side income with money that isn't even yours. But since I want to connect this to how you can invest with $0, let me connect this to a concept from a book that I read called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He talks about a strategy he uses to basically get free assets that generate money for him. He talks about taking out loans to make investments, and once those investments increase in value, he repays the principal amount plus interest and is left with the remaining assets. Let me give you an example. I could ask my friend for a loan of $100, and if he were smart, he would say, sure, pay me back the $100 plus interest. But if I were even smarter, I could take that $100 and put it into an investment like Bitcoin, and if it were to go up to $200, I could take out $100 and maybe another $10 for interest, repay him the $110, and I'd be left with $90 worth of free Bitcoin that I didn't even pay for. And that's what can be so great about leverage. But it's a double-edged sword, and you have to be very careful, because if I had put that $100 into Bitcoin and it had dropped to $50, I'd now be in debt from $50 plus the interest that I owe on the loan. That's why it's a very risky strategy. It's something that all the big investors do, and it's much more complicated than that, but that was a basic explanation of how you can use leverage to invest for free. But I don't even have to loan money to do this. If I want to put $100 of my own money into Bitcoin, I can wait for that to go up to $200, take out the original $100, and I'm left with $100 worth of Bitcoin that I didn't pay for. There's a lot more to leverage than that, so if you're going to use leverage, be extremely careful and smart, because it can go way up or way down. Now, the fourth and final method that I want to give you guys to start investing for free is probably the most practical, and it's one that I'm sure a lot of you are doing already. That is to get a job. I know. Trading your time for money is probably not something that you want to do for the rest of your entire life, but if you want to get some good money to start investing with, this is probably the best way to do it. It doesn't cost you anything to get a job, and the income from your work that you can put into your investments will probably be a lot more valuable than any sign-up bonus or giveaway can give you. And if you really have $0 and you want to start investing, I'd say the best way is probably not to find small amounts of crypto or stocks. It's to use your time to get money and then use that money to invest. However, if you're like me and you don't want to go through the process of filling out a resume and working for an employer, I suggest you start a side hustle. I'm a big fan of side hustles, and I run a few of them myself, and I think it's a great way to make some extra income to invest with. A big reason I'm such a big fan of them is because they can be scaled infinitely. If you're working at an hourly rate, you can only make a certain amount of money per hour, but if you have a side hustle where you're selling something, you can sell it an infinite amount of times per hour to make infinite money. I will have a video coming out before the end of the year about the top 5 side hustles that you can start in 2022, but if you want a few quick ideas, I'll give you some now without going into too much detail. You can do dropshipping, which is kind of like an online version of buying and reselling, where you buy someone else's product and sell it to a consumer for more and keep the profits in between. Another option is affiliate marketing, where you advertise for someone else's brand, and if they buy the product from your link, you get a small kickback. A side hustle I did is lawn mowing. I have a whole video about it up here. Another one you can do is buying and reselling, like I talked about at the start of the video. You can start a YouTube channel like I'm doing now. There's a lot of options. I'll have a full video coming soon, but those are some quick ideas. So let's recap. There are multiple ways you can start investing with $0. I listed 4 methods today. Let me go over them now. The first one is getting free tangible assets that you can pick up and then resell for more. The second way is finding free things like giveaways and sign-up bonuses online that will give you free money, crypto, stocks, NFTs, whatever. The third method I described is leverage, where you can use other people's money to make investments, and once that investment goes up, you pay them back what you owe and keep any money left over. And the fourth, and probably the best way to start investing with $0 is to get a job and then use that income to invest your own money. Ideally, you'd use a combination of all 4 of these methods to earn some free money and start making investments. My next video is going to be titled How to Invest Your First $100, so hopefully with the knowledge I've given you today, you can go off and earn that free $100, and stay tuned for the next video so you can learn how to invest the next 100. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already. Peace.